What if I told you that people who live past 100 don't just have good genes? Scientists have discovered that their daily habits play a much bigger role in their long lives and genetics. Some people reach old age with energy, clarity, and happiness, while others struggle with disease and regret. So what's their secret? Introduction. The truth is, longevity isn't an accident. It's a result of the choices you make every single day. In this video, we'll reveal the most powerful life-changing habits of centenarians, people who have lived past 100 years. These habits are backed by science and real-life stories from those who have defied aging. If you want to live a long, fulfilling, and healthy life, pay close attention, because what you do today could determine how long and how well you live tomorrow. Habit 1. They stay active every day. Many people assume that exercise means going to the gym or running marathons. But the truth is, the longest living people don't necessarily engage in extreme workouts. Instead, they integrate movement into their daily lives. In regions known as blue zones, where people frequently live past 100, elders stay active by walking, gardening, and doing daily chores. They rarely sit for long hours. Studies have shown that just 30 minutes of daily movement significantly reduces the risk of heart disease, diabetes, and cognitive decline. Take, for example, a 102-year-old man from Okinawa, Japan, who still tends to his vegetable garden every morning. He doesn't see it as exercise, just part of his routine. This simple habit keeps his muscles strong, his mind sharp, and his heart healthy. The lesson? Keep moving. Walk more, stretch, and find small ways to stay active throughout the day. Habit 2. They eat mostly natural, whole foods. One of the most common traits of centenarians is their diet. They avoid processed foods, sugary snacks, and artificial ingredients. Instead, they eat mostly plant-based meals rich in vegetables, fruits, nuts, and legumes. In Mediterranean regions, where people often live beyond 100, meals are filled with olive oil, fish, fresh produce, and whole grains. In Okinawa, Japan, elders follow a diet rich in sweet potatoes, tofu, seaweed, and green tea. A key practice they follow is hara hachibu, a Japanese phrase that means eating until you are 80% full. This prevents overeating and allows the digestive system to function properly. Want to live longer? Cut down on junk food, eat more whole foods, and listen to your body's hunger signals. Habit 3. They stay socially connected. Loneliness is one of the biggest killers of older adults. Studies show that people with strong social connections live longer and are less likely to suffer from depression, heart disease, or dementia. In Sardinia, Italy, one of the world's longest living regions, elders live in close-knit communities where they frequently spend time with family and friends. They share meals, celebrate traditions, and stay emotionally connected to those around them. One 101-year-old woman from Costa Rica says her secret to longevity is simple: laughter and love. She spends every evening chatting with her neighbors, telling stories, and staying engaged with life. The lesson? Never isolate yourself. Stay connected with family, join a community, and build meaningful relationships. Habit 4. They have a strong sense of purpose. One of the most surprising longevity secrets is that people who live past 100 don't just survive. They thrive because they have a reason to wake up every morning. In Okinawa, Japan, this is called ikigai, a sense of purpose that gives life meaning. Whether it's taking care of grandchildren, pursuing a passion, or helping the community, centenarians stay mentally and emotionally engaged. A 105-year-old woman in Loma Linda, California, still volunteers at her local church. She says staying active in her community keeps her mind sharp and her heart full. Finding purpose isn't about big achievements. It's about having something to look forward to. Ask yourself, what brings you joy? What gives you meaning? Habit 5. They manage stress effectively. Stress is one of the most damaging factors to health and longevity. Chronic stress leads to high blood pressure, weakened immunity, and increased risk of disease. Centenarians have a unique way of dealing with stress. They take life at a slower pace, prioritize rest, and engage in activities that bring peace. In blue zone communities, people practice relaxation rituals like meditation, prayer, napping, or simply spending time in nature. They understand that life is meant to be enjoyed, not rushed. A 100-year-old man from Greece starts every morning with a cup of herbal tea and a deep breath, refusing to let worries take over his mind. His advice? Let go of things you can't control and focus on what makes you happy. Applying these habits to your own life. Hearing about the habits of centenarians is inspiring, but the real question is, how can you start applying them to your own life? The good news is you don't need to move to a blue zone or completely change your lifestyle overnight. Longevity isn't about extreme diets, intense exercise, or giving up everything you love. It's about making small, consistent changes that add up over time. Let's break it down into simple steps. 1. Move more, but make it enjoyable. You don't have to spend hours at the gym to stay active. Instead, focus on natural movement throughout the day. Walk instead of driving for short distances. Do light stretching or yoga every morning. Take breaks from sitting by standing or walking every 30 minutes. Find an activity you enjoy. Gardening, dancing, or even cleaning counts as movement. Even 10 extra minutes of movement a day can make a difference. 2. Start eating like a centenarian. You don't have to completely change your diet overnight, but you can make small improvements. Add more vegetables and whole foods to your meals. Reduce processed food and sugary snacks. Try eating until you're 80% full instead of stuffing yourself. Drink more water and herbal teas instead of soda or sugary drinks. Longevity is about balance, not restriction. 3. Strengthen your social connections. Humans aren't meant to live in isolation. Call a friend or family member today. Don't wait for them to call you. Join a community or club based on your interests. Make it a habit to check in with loved ones regularly. If you live alone, find ways to stay connected. Even online friendships matter. Loneliness is one of the biggest killers of happiness and health. Stay connected. 4. Find your purpose, no matter your age. Having a reason to wake up every morning keeps your mind sharp and your spirit strong. Ask yourself, what brings you joy? What excites you? If you're retired, consider volunteering or mentoring younger people. Pick up an old hobby or learn something new. Your brain loves challenges. Even simple things, like caring for a pet or helping a neighbor, give life meaning. Purpose isn't about grand achievements. It's about doing something that makes life feel meaningful. 5. Reduce stress and slow down. Stress is unavoidable, but how you handle it makes all the difference. Spend at least 10 minutes a day doing something relaxing, meditation, deep breathing, prayer, or simply sitting quietly. Get enough sleep. Your body repairs itself while you rest. Avoid unnecessary worries. Most things we stress about don't even happen. Practice gratitude. Focusing on what you do have instead of what you don't can change your entire mindset. A calm mind leads to a longer life. If you've made it this far, that means you're someone who truly cares about living a longer, healthier, and more meaningful life. And that's something to be proud of. Many people go through life without ever thinking about how their daily habits shape their future. But you're taking the time to learn, to reflect, and to grow. And here's the most important thing to remember. It's never too late to start. Maybe you haven't always made the best choices for your health. Maybe you spent years feeling stressed, isolated, or stuck in routines that don't serve you. But the past doesn't define your future. Every new day is a chance to make better choices. You don't need to change everything overnight. Start small. Take one habit from this video and try to apply it to your life today. Walk a little more. Eat one healthier meal. Call a friend you haven't spoken to in a while. Breathe deeply and remind yourself that you are in control of your own well-being. Why you're in the right place. If you found this video, it means you're searching for wisdom to improve your life. And that's exactly why this channel exists. To share the insights, lessons, and real-life experiences that can help you navigate the years ahead with confidence and joy. Here, you'll find not just advice, but the wisdom of those who have lived, learned, and want to pass that knowledge on. So if you want to continue growing, continue making the most of your time, and continue surrounding yourself with life-changing lessons, you're in the right place. What to do next? Leave a comment below. Which of these habits do you already follow, and which one will you start today? Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss more life-changing insights. Share this video with someone who needs to hear it, because sometimes the right lesson at the right time can change a life. Thank you for watching. Keep learning, keep growing, and remember, the best years of your life can still be ahead of you. See you in the next video.